starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Give to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Makes the grab close to the logo. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. So Ohio State's offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way, so look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
And the Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Absolutely center cut. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early. Playing at home, they want to get the crowd into it. So you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got a lead. Everything right now looking good.
Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And without that spin move, I'm not sure he would have gone very far at all, but a solid pickup on the play. The Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff from the gun. Quick spin on the run. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. They go to the ground. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. And the Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd. Dropping back, it's Navarro. Shoots it to the left. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Tate. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. That pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Gets it past the marker. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Buckeyes are rolling down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
You got to be impressed with this offense and how they've been able to run the football and move it down the field, just being more physical in the trenches and getting some push. And leading by 3 right now down here in the red zone on 3rd down. I'm not so sure they won't run it again or give it to their running back in space and see if he can make something good happen.
The Buckeyes come to... On 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got some room into the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Navarro. The short hands, it's Hendricks. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Running to Green.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Here comes the heat. It's complete to the right. There he goes. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Keeps it on the draw. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Fires to the middle. With the catch, it's Smith. And they finally get him down, but not before he's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're going back to the ground. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Tate. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time.
Oh, he's got some space.
The old school toss play, huh? Literally just toss to the right, get the running back on the run. A little bit more space, too, out wide where you can see, like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole, as opposed to when you run right up the gut. So I like the mix-up. I like changing it up, tossing that fast guy and get him on the perimeter.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Sayin. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Jordan. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the option. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Let's see what they've got on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bobcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Toss to the outside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little.
Now the play fake. He's taking the shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. Now on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back. We can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
So now it's second and long. Back to throw, it's Sayin. With the catch, it's Tate. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Buckeyes come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
You know, you don't see a lot of hitch throws against third down, but if you're going to give the receiver access like that, the quarterback's going to take it. That was just way too easy.
Hauls it in. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Power football with the run. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Caught behind the line. It's Donaldson. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And 10 and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. Tight end finds a soft spot. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Dropping back, it's Navarro. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Turning it on! Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practice this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
He's got it. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, what great offensive You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you?
The Bobcats will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He's got great speed. He found some really good running room on that one. It just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. Breaks into the open. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asked to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the beatdown has ensued.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Off the play fake on first down. Ball is free. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, but man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming, you really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
To the air. It's Sayin. Fires left. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that.
There he goes. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. He wants to throw it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally...
Touchdown, Ohio State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab at the 30. Here he goes. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. Pressure coming.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the...
Oh, he's got some space. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. On the ground, it's Donaldson. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Flip it.
He leaves it with the back. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12.
That is so deflating on defense, too, because in your own red zone, 3rd down, you need to make a stop. You know they're going to throw to the weapon at tight end, but it's one thing to draw it up on the blackboard. It's another thing to go execute and prevent that guy from catching the ball. He's so big. He's so athletic. You can have the perfect play call on, and he's still picking up the 1st.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Buckeyes! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
It looks like the offense just had the defense confused on that option play. Nobody accounting for the pitch man. The running back able to walk in.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Powers forward. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come one, running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Texas A&M overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from College Station, these Aggies got to be thrilled with this result. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wants to throw. It's Navarro. Looking for a deep man. He's got it on the outside. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying play action. Makes the catch. It's Jordan. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. And the Bobcats have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
Let's go! Ready, go!
Looking to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete, and will change ends of the field now. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Nice move to pick up yardage. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Back to pass, it's Carpenter. He wants it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success, because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
And the point after is good. So a drive there of 82 yards, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Slips through the line. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Turning it on. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. after ripping off that huge run. Let's see if they can do it again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Tate. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Great job by the defense here rallying to this wide receiver and making the tackle. He is dangerous. They don't want to let this receiver get behind them, but they know that when he makes catches, they better rally quickly and get this guy on the ground. He is fast.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The pitch to the left. He's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Under fire. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. And the Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll give it to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Lining up to convert 3rd down. To the air, it's Carpenter. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Right on the money. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it on the run. And they're going to put another one in. Zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Dropping back, it's Carpenter. Going to try to get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Bobcats will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dennis. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. To the ground with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Into the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting, and they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched, but here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight, because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Runs through a tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. And the Buckeyes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. Winning can become a